Hello everyone, my name is Knight, and welcome to the first video on my YouTube channel. Just to quickly say, this is going to be a sort of Brony-esque commentary style channel. So it's basically just commentaries of what I don't know. Will it be Call of Duty commentaries? Not sure. Just commentaries at the moment. But speaking of that, there is one thing I want to talk about, and this is the topic of the video, what I'm going to be talking about. Basically, it's why I do not prefer, the name or term Brony. I'll be honest, it's genuinely stupid. The word Brony. I mean, I genuinely understand where people are going with the term Brony, and I understand why guys who like My Little Pony are called bronies, because bro, a guy thing, ponies, bro, ponies, bronies. It makes sense. It genuinely makes sense. But I just genuinely think that's a stupid name. Why can't it be guys like My Little Pony or girls like My Little Pony? Why does it have to be bronies? Why does it have to be some stupid name? I just genuinely don't understand why do they have to have stupid names? I don't get it. And also with the topic of stupid names, the name for in the fandom or community, whichever you want to say, and whichever you prefer, in the fandom, girls who genuinely like My Little Pony are in the fandom or whatever are called Pegasisters. What? I mean, you have such a short name for guys who like My Little Pony, Brony. But for girls who like My Little Pony, it has to be Pegasisters, a ridiculously long name? What? And I just don't get it. And another thing that I want to talk about in this commentary is, second thing is why I like the show My Little Pony. Why do I like it? I just genuinely like it because it's a good cartoon. I swear to God. Did I genuinely think I would ever, like My Little Pony? No. I don't think any guy or brony or whatever who is a brony now ever thought about liking My Little Pony. I don't think that's the truth. Or at least if they say, oh no, I've liked it from the start, I think that's a lie. If anyone has said that. I don't think any guy, any brony has ever thought that they would ever be a part of the My Little Pony fandom or community. They just thought, dude, that stuff's for girls. But when they watched that first episode and they were interested, and they watched more and more and more, and realized that they actually liked it, and it's not just a stupid girls show that they originally thought. It actually has characters, development, I would say story, but the story is 1,000 years ago, there was this evil dude, or girl, or whatever, and bad stuff happened, and you gotta kick their teeth in or whatever. And then after the first and second episode, then it just be some friendship crap until the season finale, where there's an evil person or some magic stuff, and that's really the story. So I genuinely like the characters. And plus the show makes me happy. I remember there was a depressed state in my life where I just genuinely thought, I'm worthless. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, My Little Pony saved my life. Because I mean, yes, there have been moments in my life where I've tried to commit suicide. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. I'm just saying. That's just true. But it wasn't in such a depressed state where I would want to, commit suicide. It was just in a depressed state where I just, didn't think highly of myself. I think almost every single human being on this earth has had that moment. Either in their very young ages, their teenage ages, now they just genuinely think low of themselves. They think everyone else is above them, and they're just scum. That's genuinely the thing I was going through. And then when I watched the show, I just started, feeling better because it made me laugh. Something that I haven't done in a ridiculously long time. I remember as a kid, I would laugh all the time. And now, it's just like I barely laugh. And My Little Pony has had those moments where it just makes me smile and grin and just laugh and, be happy. Yay. That's, generally it. And the third thing that I want to talk about is things that I just do not like about this fandom or community. With every fandom or community, there's the good side and the bad side, and the people who hate, and I'm putting air quotes hate, because I genuinely don't think they're haters. I mean, they just dislike what we like. I mean, who gives a flying frick? Who genuinely cares? Who genuinely cares about the people who hate you? You should not care. You should, well, you shouldn't necessarily ignore them. You should take their advice. If you're spouting some bullcrap, like, I don't want to make an example, but if you are saying your opinion and you're getting a lot of dislikes for it and a lot of comments saying you're wrong, most likely, from what Sneeko said, you're wrong. That is genuinely it. That is genuinely it. But people, there's a difference between, people who hate on you because they don't like you or dislike you, for just because they don't like you or your content or what you like, and then there are haters who purposely try to put you down. Those are two completely different things. But anyways, things that I don't like about this fan member community, it's just the main thing, just something that I can just get right off the bat, the Rule 34 and the Cloppers. If you do not know the Rule 34 and the Cloppers in the My Old Opponent community, Jesus Christ, they are some of the biggest perverts I have ever seen. Not even genuinely kidding. If you don't know what Rule 34 is, which I'm gonna guess that if you're watching this video, you most likely do, but if you're clicking on this video and you don't know what Rule 34 is, and you're too lazy to search it up, I'm just gonna tell you. Rule 34 is basically porn. So, you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's not... Who would take My Little Pony, such an innocent little girl show, and make it into a piece of porn? Who would do that? Cloppers. And that's another stupid name. Cloppers. I mean, I genuinely hate that name as well. I just hate all these names. Why can't they just be the definition? Guys like My Little Pony. Girls like My Little Pony. People who masturbate and like porn of My Little Pony. Because that's what a clopper is. They are some of the biggest perverts I have ever seen. They're not up there with the child molesters and the people who have sex with animals, but they're up there. They're up there with those people. That's what I genuinely think. That's what I think and believe. The second thing that I'm sick and tired of with the Brony fan member community is the attitude of bronies towards people who aren't bronies and just the internet in general. Something that I'm sick and tired of, and I'm pretty sure all the anti-bronies are also sick and tired of, ponifying. Like, okay, on my game of Skyrim on my PC, I do have a mod of a pony mod that turns the dragons into ponies. Now, that is ponifying, but there's a degree of ponifying where it's okay for me and not okay. If you take a game, a single player or multiplayer game that you own, and you purposely mod it or whatever, use a mod to change people into ponies, like the Minecraft or My Little Pony mod, where you see people as ponies, that's okay. Or like Skyrim, using pony mods in the single player, there is no multiplayer, but in single player games, to do that, that's genuinely, I find that to be okay. You're not really harming or annoying everyone else. It's when you ponify stuff and then put it on the internet, like in Google search. I just genuinely do not care for, like, that sort of ponifying. Ponifying, like, you ponify something that you own, and you're not trying to annoy people, and just trying to ponify your game, or your computer, or your Xbox or PlayStation, go ahead. I genuinely don't care. You aren't really harming or annoying. I wouldn't say harming, but yeah, annoying anyone. But if you are posting ponifying stuff to the internet, and it annoys people, probably the best idea to take it down or put it on a My Little Pony or Brony side or whatever. I genuinely think that ponifying within its respect of non-annoyance is fine. But when you are annoying people, it's not fine. So, anyway, that's it for this first video. I hope to make more in the future when I get topics. But anyways, I am Kyronite, and I will see you guys and gals in the next video of whatever that may be. Bye!